Finally. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to join in. Wow, 22 people. Wow, that was fast. So thank you guys so much for your patience. As you guys join in, just drop your name in the comments below, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. And this live stream is probably going to go a little bit longer than most of them do. There's a lot of things I want to tackle with this being our last live stream that we're going to be doing, at least our last scheduled live stream. And I'll get into that in just a minute here. But first, I want to apologize for whatever was going on with Facebook and me trying to go live and whatever there. But basically, I was trying to go live because we had an event that was scheduled in the group, and we had like 100+ people that had they had clicked that they were attending it. And for some reason, whenever I tried to go live, it would not allow me to go live in the event. So the event that 100+ people had basically tried to join, all of a sudden just didn't work. So that's why I went live, went off live, went live, and then went off live again. And then basically I just decided, all right, we're gonna push it back 15 minutes, give some people some time to get the new link, and then kind of just go from there. But yeah, thank you guys all for your patience. I see 27 people on. I only got 3 comments though of people dropping their names, so I know somebody hasn't said hey yet, but basically, so the reason that this is going to be the last scheduled live stream that we do, we may do other live streams in the future, but it's going to kind of be like a random thing, like kind of a special occasion. It's not like every Tuesday and every Thursday we're going to have them anymore, and the reason why is just because we've decided that we kind of need to shift our priorities a little bit as far as how we allocate our time. We want to put a lot more time into basically doubling down and making our products even better than they already are. So instead of going on the lives and kind of just sharing stuff that we've already kind of shared before, and all of the lives, like, they're still recorded on Facebook, but at this point, our time is going to be better spent focusing on our current clients and our current customers, people that have the course and people that are in our setup and all that kind of stuff. And basically what we want to do is take those people. Tanner Plain says, I love you. Aw, you're making me blush. But anyway, we want to take those people and really just focus on ascending them to, even higher levels of success than they're already achieving. So that's the reason that we're going to stop these lives. Doesn't mean that we'll never do a live again in, the Facebook group or here on YouTube, which is kind of a newer thing, us doing these lives on YouTube. But we want to focus on just like doubling down, and I think we already have the best course and the best program for Facebook ads, but we want to go even further than that. And that just comes with, spending more time and spending more focus. And a lot of our focus has kind of been distracted as far as doing these lives and planning everything out and dealing with the bullshit that Facebook wants to give me whenever I try to go live in these streams. But yeah, so that's the reason that we're going to be discontinuing these for the time being. Again, maybe like if you guys will maybe get an email or a text out of nowhere, like, hey, we're going live this day or this day. So it's like we want each live to be more special, because if we do them every week, they don't really matter as much. But if it's, hey, this is the first live they've done in 3 months, well, you're probably going to show up, right? And so that's kind of another factor as well, is like we want each live to matter more and to have more information. So that is the direction that we're going to go in. I see a ton of comments coming in. We got 43 people here on the live stream. So if you guys want me to go ahead and get into the presentation today, we're going to be talking about how to get to 20K AP per month. Now, a lot of you guys are already there, which is great, but we're also going to touch on how to get past that. So it's 20K is like the baseline, but this is going to work for getting to 20K and beyond in annual premium. Whoops, clicked on the wrong link. I just went to my own live stream there. But anyway, so drop 20K in the comments if you guys are ready for me to go ahead and jump into this presentation here, and then I will share my screen. We'll get into everything. And at the very end, guys, I have a special surprise for you. We're going to be doing something pretty cool. It's not a surprise because I'm about to tell you what it is, but I'm going to be giving away 500 leads to a special winner, whoever is able to win a Kahoot. We did a Kahoot, I think it was 3 weeks ago, and you guys seem to love it. So we're gonna do the same thing again, and whoever wins is going to get 500 extra leads. So drop 500 in the comments. I'm seeing a bunch of 20Ks, so I'm going to go ahead and get started in the presentation. But drop 500 in the comments down below if you guys think that you're going to win the Kahoot. And be sure to stick around to the end so that you guys can actually enter that. And I'm behind about 2 minutes because of my service, but 20K. LOL. All right, cool. Awesome, guys. I see a bunch of 500s. Unfortunately, there's only one winner. Scott says, how about 100 leads for 5 people? This is a winner take all kind of thing. So 500 leads for one person. You just gotta be the top dog. So that's what we're gonna do. But let me share my screen here. B Ross says, will you be adding on to the current course content? Yes. That is going to be a major focus in the next couple of weeks here. Is doubling down, like we're basically revamping the entire course. I want it to be, instead of just like a Facebook course, it's going to be everything. So everything you need to know from, like, I know who's this? They just said they just got licensed. So many comments. Bianca just said she just got licensed. So I want to take someone like Bianca from getting licensed to being able to generate their own leads and being able to sell and close and do all these different things. We're even going to include like a blueprint for building an agency, as well as a blueprint for being like a killer personal producer, like a 7-figure personal producer. So that's where our focus is going in, like, is doubling down on that. The price of the course is going to go up quite a bit just because of all the content that we're adding. But yeah, we're going to be adding a shit ton of content to the course, and like even more content on Facebook, more in-depth stuff, simplifying it, editing it even better, and just overall improving everything. So that is where our time is going to be spent in the next few weeks. So let me open up this presentation here. I'm not going to be able to see your guys' comments because, unfortunately, at this moment, I do not have 2 monitors. Maybe that will be the first thing I do after I get off this live stream, is order another monitor so I can focus on 2 things at once. But without any further ado, let's talk about the 20K AP per month lead acquisition strategy. And then after that, we will do the Kahoot and find out who wins 500 leads. So when we're talking about hitting a target amount of annual premium, we want to work backwards and really figure out all of our numbers, right? So the first thing we need to do is figuring out the average policy value, right? That's the first year, obviously, because you don't get renewals on life insurance. At least most of you don't. And if you're at a 9-month advance, which most people are, that would be $900 upfront. Okay. So if we're trying to get to 20K AP, let's say our average policy is $100 a month. If we're selling term, or we just really know how to squeeze every last dollar out of the final expense market. So we'll say $1,200 is our average policy. So we're getting $900 up front, right? So to get to 20K AP per month, we're going to need 460 leads a month. If we're closing about 5%, we're going to write about 23 policies. And let's say our average lead cost is about $9. So if you work all of that backwards, basically to hit 20K in AP, with all of these numbers, we're going to want to spend about $4,140 for the total month, which breaks down to $138 per day in lead spend. Now, I'm going to hop off of screen share real quick and kind of break down what that actually looks like. So, we have this number right here of $4,000 in AP, $138 in ad spend, right, per day. Now, how many of you guys could realistically spend $138 on ads right now? And like, that would make sense for you. Just drop 138 if it would, and then just put a thumbs down if you don't think that would be realistic. And like, no hard feelings if it is, because for a lot of newer agents, it's just not, right? Like, could you spend $138 a day without getting return for a few days? And I'll wait for some of those comments to come in. But for all of you that can't, right, we got to remember Like Rome was not built in a day. So this is why when you're getting to these big numbers, you want to start small. So we recommend everybody to start at $40 a day to begin with. Some people want to start a little bit faster, so they'll do 30 a day, or not 30 a day, 60 a day. And basically, the way that this breaks down, and I'm going to kind of like, I don't have this on the PowerPoint, but I'm going to kind of like visualize it out for you. So you have your campaign right here, okay? And you have two ad sets under that. And each ad set is targeting a different audience. So one ad set is targeting an audience that has an interest attached to it, and one audience is targeting a ad set that has no interest attached to it. Now, if you don't know anything about Facebook and what I just said doesn't make any sense to you, that's fine. Check out any of our YouTube videos or our course, which is going to be revamped pretty soon. If you guys join the course now, you'll get access to the revamped version, and I'll probably post a link to that later on if you guys want me to. But basically, let me not lose my train of thought here. Two ad sets, right? And then 3 ads under each. So we're starting at 40 a day, right? 40 a day makes a lot of sense. For most people, that's pretty doable. Okay. And so as the leads come in, as we start to close deals on those leads, we funnel the money back into ad spend, right? So basically, your course, or no, why did I say course, bro? This dude Anthony's got me. Ant Rogers got me thrown off. He said, "Please post the link." I was thinking about the course. Basically, your leads and the sales that you're making on those leads funnel back into more lead spend, right? So to start off, you start off small, and then you want to track your numbers so that you know that you're profitable, because there's a lot of people, especially in the life insurance industry, who they think that they're making money, but they're actually not, because they don't know their numbers and they're just going based off of emotion. So if you write a bunch of business but none of it sticks and you spend a ton on leads, you feel great because you have a big AP number, but the number that you actually take home, the profit, the amount that you can reinvest back into leads, is very low. So that's why you need to track your numbers so that you know what you're actually making, right? Now, once you start to see some initial success, you can reinvest the money back and you slowly start to scale up your campaign, right? So you go from 40 to 60 a day to 80 a day to 100 a day, and then you can start to make bigger jumps as you have more data. Maybe you go 100 to 150, 150 to 200, 200 to 400, 400 to 800. And you guys might be thinking, like, 800 a day on leads? I would never do that. But imagine if you were making, let's say 10 grand a day in AP from $800 a day in leads. You do that every single day of the week. And those numbers might sound crazy, but if you're personally producing and you're closing a high percentage of your leads, and then you have people under you, it's not unrealistic for you and a team of 2 or 3 people to write 10K a day in AP if your system is really well structured and everything is running smoothly. That's not out of the picture at all. So let me go back to my slideshow here. And for this example, we're talking about a $9 cost per lead. Scott asks, is the 40 a day equal to 20 on both ad sets or each ad set? Both ad sets total. So 40 a day, 20 each. Excuse me. So in order to achieve a $9 or less cost per lead, you're going to want to avoid using these super generic ads, right? And sometimes, like these photo ads, as you guys have seen in the course, that's mainly what we talk about, is photo ads. They can produce a lot of leads for a cheap cost, but the problem is they don't really evoke emotion, right? It's kind of like, oh, this is a spammy ad, let me just fill it out and see what happens, right? So you got to think about, everyone uses the word high intent or intent, but like, don't really think about like the level of intent, but think about what the intent is. Not, oh, it's a high intent, it's what was the intent. So when I see this lead, it's like, okay, California seniors cover burial expenses up to $35,000, new state approved, whatever. Like, this is not super misleading, but when I'm seeing this, I'm thinking like spammy, let me see if I can qualify for something for free, right? Versus if I have an ad that's more like this, and I'm going to share it here. Let me pull this up. I'm going to actually show you guys this ad. I have it downloaded so I can just play it straight from here and it'll be better. Versus an ad like this, think about the intent when somebody clicks on an ad that looks like this.
I've been in construction for over 25 years. And if you've been in construction for any amount of time, you know just about anything can happen on the job. Early on, I realized just how dangerous our jobs can be. First big job site I was on, 3 weeks in the business, we had a crane failure right at the end of the day. Almost killed me and 10 of my coworkers. 2 hours after I got home, still shook up from what happened on the job, my grandfather passed away right in front of me from a long battle with cancer. 3 years later, another crane failure. This time killed an iron worker. His wife and 9 kids were left with nothing. I tell you this not to scare you, but to help prepare you. After being in the industry and witnessing accidents happen on and off the job, friends and coworkers passing away so suddenly, I've made it my mission to help tradesmen like you protect your families. I specialize in helping construction workers get up to $1 million in life insurance to protect their families from financial disaster, with no medical exams and no blood work required. That way, in case something does happen and you don't make it home, your family can still put food on the table and the house payment can still be made. Construction workers of all trades, I'm here to help you. I know what it's like. I've witnessed it happen in my own life. Do the right thing. Click learn more down below to fill out the short survey and see how much coverage you can qualify for. It's a quick and simple process. My name is Brian Armsey. Let's work together to protect your family today.
All right. So with that particular video, let's think about what the intent, like if you were to click on the ad, what are you thinking? Chelsea says I missed number 4. Number 4 was just the target lead cost, which was $9. So if you were to click on that ad, what is your intent, right? There's nothing about, oh, there's a, free burial program, benefits, this and that. And like, I'm not saying not to include the word benefits or, I wouldn't include the word free, but like state approved, like those words are fine to use in your ad, but you can convey more with a video. With the image, it just like, look at this. You guys have seen it. Look at this image. You're thinking, let me get something for nothing, right? Because it looks like, oh, this is from the government. This is like, it's trying to trick you into thinking something that's not. And so the reason that these personalized videos are so powerful is, one, they have increased engagement, right? So one of the things that you guys will learn about Facebook is that a lot of the results of your ad come from how people react to your ad. And that doesn't just mean like, oh, did they click on it? It means, do they watch it? Do they engage with it? Or do they report it as spam, right? And so an ad like this, construction workers are going to actually watch the ad, right? And so the more people engage with your ad, the more that they watch your ad, the cheaper the cost is from Facebook. Because whenever you're thinking about anything, you want to think about the intent or the reason why somebody would do something. So Facebook, their goal is to keep people on their platform to show them more ads. So they don't like when you take them off of the platform or when your ad sucks and makes people not want to be on the platform. So what do they like? Good ads, good content, people staying on their stuff so they can show them more ads and make more money. So if my ad is good and people are watching it, now they're spending more time on Facebook. And then if the action that I have them take is do an instant form, which is also on Facebook, instead of sending them to an external landing page, they're going to like me more because they're spending more time on Facebook. Exactly. So the one benefit of the video ads is you get higher engagement. That also means that you can retarget people who watched your video. So based off of the video, I can say, hey, Facebook, I want you to show me people that have viewed 75% or more of the video. And then I can target that as an audience, which is super powerful. So that's one big part. Another thing is better storytelling, right? So again, with the image, I'm not going to show it again. I think you guys have seen the California seniors earn image enough times, but I can convey a lot more. Like with that picture, it just kind of looks like spam. It just kind of looks like a scam, or it looks like, oh, let me get something for nothing. With a video, I can tell my story. I can give my why. I can give their why. Like, hey, you're a construction worker. You know, you work a dangerous job. This is something you seriously need to seriously need to consider and implement for your family. So I can give them more context. And by the time that you have the call to action, if they've watched the whole video, you've emotionally triggered a response in them that is making them serious about the product you're selling, versus the image. They just see it, they click on it, fill out the form. The video, they get more context, and you have the ability to offer more persuasion. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again here. We're going to go back to the presentation. And so basically, we have agents that are implementing this strategy and getting a crazy low cost per lead while having an insane return on ad spend. So John Carlo, who's been, all over our DMs asking a ton of questions, which has been great. He's actually seen some good success here from the course. He just wrote, I think there was 2 policies he wrote, or maybe just 1, but he's been absolutely killing it, just putting the work in with the course. Chris put in another policy here from a $4.60 lead. And then David Householder, who is actually on our YouTube channel because he saw a crazy return pretty early on, got a 1750 America policy off of only a $4 lead. I see Eris is here in the chat. She was just talking about how she got 9K issued with $40 a day in lead spend. So this stuff is entirely possible. We have a ton of people that are doing this. And it's ultimately about, whether or not you want to see it work for you. So let me see this next slide that I have here. Let me pull this up. And guys, feel free to stop me as I'm going through this presentation. You guys can ask any questions that you have, or anything you guys want to hear from me. This is ultimately an interactive thing, so I'm open to any questions or anything you guys want to ask. So when you guys are scaling up your business, right, there's two sides to it, right? So you have the lead side, and then you also have the sales side. Both are very important. Honestly, the sales side is probably more important, because at the end of the day, right, leads are just a shot. There are laydowns. There are people that will call you up after they see your ad, and they're like, hey, look, I just identify with you. I like what you were talking about. I love the message. I know I need life insurance. I want to get it from you, right? That will happen. That's not going to happen every time, though. So you need to also invest in your skill set, which, we have a ton of videos on the YouTube channel that talk about sales, sales and lead generation. So if you guys haven't already, click the subscribe button to get more videos like the ones that we've already put out, and more videos like this live stream. But basically, you guys need to commit to also improving your sales ability, because the biggest difference that I see between people that succeed and don't succeed when they work with us is how willing they are to invest in their skill set, as far as trying to do a script or improving what they're saying or being coachable, all that kind of stuff. Their skill set as well as the activity they put in, because I can get you leads. Like we can get you leads coming in. We've proven that. We have tons of people that have done it, but I can't make you call the leads, and I can't call the leads for you. So another key critical thing to, look at is focusing on doubling down on your skill set, right? And so part of the problem that I see a lot of people run into is they'll try to figure something out, and they spend a ton of time trying to figure out how to make a good ad, or how to do this or how to do that. And so if you can outsource certain parts of your business, I do this all the time. I don't edit videos anymore. I used to. Like when we first started this, if you guys really want to go deep, you can scroll back on our YouTube channel and look at the first shorts that we put out. I edited all of those, right? The first person that I hired was somebody to help us edit videos, because I realized, oh, this is not a high income skill for me to do, right? It doesn't make sense for me as the owner of the business to be editing shorts to post on our YouTube channel. As an insurance agent, it doesn't make sense. Julian is commenting from the Advanced Agent Marketing channel. He said, LMAO. I think I just tapped an old memory from the good old days. Yeah. No, I would literally sit outside on my laptop and edit shorts for hours of the day. And I don't know why I did it, but I did. And as an insurance agent, it doesn't make sense for you to go and try to learn something like video editing or script writing or doing all this stuff unless it's just like a passion of yours. But even then, it's taking away from your core business. And so that is why I really stress the importance of outsourcing and learning from people that are already doing things, right? So, for example, if you guys are trying to learn Facebook ads, learn it from our YouTube videos or from our course. Don't just try to learn it from scratch. If you guys are trying to run your own photo ads, have us help you edit the photo or not photo ads, video ads. Have us help you write the script and edit the video ads so that you can shortcut your path to success. And so that is another key critical component, is focusing on what you can control, which is going to be how much activity you do and how you convert those leads that you get. And then let us focus on getting you the leads and increasing the amount of shots that you can take. That's what I have to say about that. Now, as far as what it actually looks like to get a high converting video, let me pull up the slide right here. So having a high converting ad without knowing how to run Facebook ads is like having the most powerful gun without any ammo. How many of you guys have ever been to a shooting range? I went for the first time like 2 weeks ago. Comment shooting. Well, actually, no, don't comment shooting range. I don't want this video to get removed. But just drop a thumbs up if you've ever been to a shooting range. How many people have been to a shooting range? I went for the first time last week, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I probably, like, if one of my friends wasn't there, I probably would have like blown this part of my hand off, because like I've shot a gun before, but I like didn't know what I was doing. So I had to get a refresher. And so if I didn't know what I was doing, literally like today, this live stream, I probably wouldn't have my thumb on one of my hands, because the kickback from the 9 would have blown my thumb clean off. John, maybe I need to hit you up, brother, because I did not know what I was doing. So I called in the people from the shooting range to come and help me, so I didn't hurt myself or somebody else. And everything went fine. I had a great time. But I bring that up to get back to the analogy of running Facebook ads and having a good video without knowing what you're doing is like having the most powerful gun at a shooting range. And we can forget the analogy of no ammo. There's ammo and you're just shooting, but you don't know what's going on. Like that, if you don't know what kickback is and you're not ready for it, like the gun's going to come out of your hand and it's just not pretty. It doesn't make sense. So our goal is for you guys to get the best results possible. And so while we're going to help you with, proven converting video ads, we're also going to show you guys how to run Facebook, because that's the critical part. If you have everything that's set up, but you don't know what to do afterwards, you might get leads for, a couple weeks or a couple months, but then what do you do after that? And like, let's say everything goes smoothly, but if everything's going smoothly, that's the time to hit the gas. Like if I'm getting, 20 leads a day for $4 a pop, I need to be scaling, not sitting. Okay. So that's where, having the experts, having the instructor at the gun range come behind your shoulder and show you not to blow your thumb off. That's basically what we do, but with you guys in Facebook. So basically, once you guys get your video ads back, this slide is incorrect. We actually do a live setup video with you where we'll help you launch the ads. So literally like screen share, where me or one of my assistants will be on the call with you saying, all right, clicking here. This is why I'm doing this. This is why we're doing this. This goes here. Like we show you everything. It's like a one-on-one setup so that you understand everything. And then after that, you guys will get 8 sessions with us. So 4 with Julian, 4 with me per month, once a week. One will be reviewing Facebook ads and helping you scale up your campaign. And then one will be talking about the sales side so you can actually close the leads that you get. And then also looking at your profitability so that we can help you scale up your business so you're not just throwing mud at the wall and not making any money and spinning your tires for no reason. Every policy that you sell needs to be contributing to the bottom line. So that's what that is also going to be about. But that's a huge key critical part to seeing the success. So these are a couple agents that we've had go through our program who have generated a 10x return on their lead spend by implementing the strategy. This is the total lead spend across the 4 of them. and then the total AP issued. Obviously, this isn't like all time from what they've done because they've written more than this in AP and they've all spent more than this on the ads. But when we did the case study videos with them, this is what the results were looking like, right? And so this doesn't include AP that hasn't been issued yet or referrals, but they're all looking at about a 10x return on their lead spend, which most agents are looking at like they want to get 2 to 3x. These people are getting a 10x return. Imagine how much you could invest back into your business and how faster you could grow a team or grow your personal production if you could get a 10x return instead of a 2 or 3. So basically, the program I'm referring to here is called the Platinum Ad Setup. And this program is basically, it's changing from a Facebook ad setup to more of like a insurance academy. Okay. And so what we're looking at is basically we want to take people who either are already seeing success as an insurance agent and make them crazy profitable and help them scale an agency, or people that are maybe newer to the industry or haven't really seen the success that they want to yet, and implement these systems that are already working for other agents, and then basically crank that up to get you guys to where you're hitting 20K per month AP, then 20K per month profit. So you're making 240 a year, and then scale you guys from that point. So for anybody that would like to get more information on the Platinum ad setup, which is basically at this point, it's more like a boot camp to decrease your lead costs and increase your sales, drop Platinum in the comments below. And if I get enough comments, I will drop a link where you guys can book a call to get more information about this. This call will either be with Julian or John, who most of you guys already are familiar with. And we will go over specifics as far as what this would look like. And then, we'll work with you to help you grow your business and ultimately make more profit. So drop Platinum in the comments below. I see Ernisha commented Platinum. I see Nicholas commented Platinum. Got a bunch of Platinums coming in. Platinum, give me the boot camp info. Awesome. All right, guys. So I'm going to paste it right here into the comments. And basically that link is just to book an appointment. You guys will either be talking to Julian or John, and they will be able to help you. But yeah, guys, we're, as you guys have seen, we're doubling down into people that are going through this Platinum program and people that are doing the course. The price of all of the programs will be going up just as we add more value. And like one thing that I saw some guy commented that the stuff was too expensive or something on the last live stream I did. And it's an interesting thing for me because when I invest in myself, I don't really like spare expenses. So, and this is just kind of, it's a different philosophy that I have about like buying things for my business or for myself. So I'll pay a personal trainer, no problem. And I want the people that I pay to have margin so they can make the product better because it helps me, right? So my personal trainer, I'm gonna be honest, this guy completely undercharges for his service. I want to pay him more money so he can make his stuff better. Because the more something costs, as long as they're a good business owner, they're gonna invest back into their customers to make the product better, which ultimately makes the business owner and the customer more money. So why would I want to go for the cheapest person in the market, like for a personal trainer, or we pay a lot of money for coaching for on Facebook ads or coaching on running an agency and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you get exactly. Brian said you get what you pay for, and it's like I'm explaining that more in depth, but like that's how you could sum it up. You get what you pay for, and good business owners, when they're charging high prices for what they sell, it's because they want to invest it back and make the business better, which ultimately, as a customer, makes your experience better. So if I charge $100 for a course and $500 to set up your ads, like what are you actually going to get for that? Versus if I'm charging a higher price, I'm going to be able to give a lot more time back. I'm going to be able to help you one-on-one. I'm going to be able to, have that live setup, which is something that we're adding that's new. Is the live setup call where we can basically help you guys set up Facebook ads, like live over your shoulder. So yeah, that's just kind of something I wanted to throw in there. And that's not like I'm not saying that to be like, oh, you should go buy my program. I'm just mean like in general for anything that you do, right? Think about And like even as an agent, like you should be selling on value to your clients and not on price. Because at the end of the day, the race to the bottom is a long and hard. It's not a fun road to go on. Trust me. You do not want to be on the race to the bottom because there's always an insurance agent that can offer a cheaper rate than you. Always. And even if you have the best carrier, like Colonial Penn is out there, $9.99. Doesn't matter what they get. If you sold them on price, yeah, I'll save you $3 a month. Exactly. So sell on value, buy on value. It's the same thing. Like the way you shop is the way you sell. So consider that. All right, guys, who's ready for this freaking Kahoot? I'm excited. We got 53 people on here. It's going to be, I think the max that I can have on the Kahoot is 50 people. So it's going to kind of like the spots are going to go fast, but who's ready for the Kahoot? Drop Kahoot in the comments below and we're going to get there. All right. And I do have to warn you guys. So last time we did the Kahoot, I know a lot of people were having some issues with like kind of it being a little bit delayed, the Kahoot. And so I added, instead of 20 seconds per question, it's going to be 30 seconds per question. All right. Yeah, so instead of 20 seconds per question, it's going to be 30 seconds. So even if you're getting a little bit of delay, you guys should have more time. And the questions are going to progressively get harder. So they'll start off kind of easy, and then they'll get a little bit harder as we go along. And I think you guys will like what we have here. I think it's gonna be fun. So let me share my screen. That's the link right there, so you guys can join. For anyone that doesn't know what a Kahoot is, basically it is it's like a quiz almost. So you can do a quiz. Let's see. Let me see. All right. So it's basically like a live, like it's kind of like Jeopardy. If you guys have ever played Jeopardy. Yeah, it's like basically Jeopardy. So if you guys, you can either scan the QR code right here. You can go to kahoot.it and then type in this pin, or you guys can go with this link that I just posted here. Looks like we got 9 people in. I'm going to stop it once we get to about 40. Or actually, I'll give you guys, let's see. I'll give everyone 5 minutes to join here. And then as I'm waiting for people to join, feel free to ask any questions that you guys have about anything I went over, or just any questions you guys have for us overall in the comments as we're waiting for everyone to get on here. And so if you guys are like, if you're watching this on your computer, pull it up on your phone. If you're watching this on your phone, pull Kahoot up on your computer. And yeah, that's how I would recommend. If anyone's like, I had to jump on my laptop to watch on YouTube on my phone. Yep. All right. Let me set 5-minute timer. All right. Yeah, if anyone's from my generation, you guys know that we used to play Kahoots all the time in school. It was like what they would do before you had a quiz or like a test, is the teacher would have a Kahoot. And for anyone that's joining now, put your email so that I know. Put your email. I forgot to mention this. For those of you that are already in, just leave it. That's fine. I think I know most of you except for the 4945. That's the game pen. Don't put that for your username, but just put your email in so I know who actually wins. So just put your email in if you're joining now as your username. Let's see. Richard says, any tips on getting Facebook to verify my business faster and increase my ad spend? Yes. I actually, I'm adding that to the course. So there's a little workaround that you can do to help get your business verified that I'm going to be adding into the course. That'll probably be the first video that I add. So I might add that to the old version of the course just so you guys have that, because I know they've been freaking trigger happy with banning accounts recently. So I want to give you guys like a, a little, a little boost on helping you guys overcome those Facebook ad rejections. So that'll probably be the first video that I add to the course is how to do that. But that's a great question. Nicholas says, "What are the states with the best engagement that I've noticed?" Any state, what I would say is like if you're only going to run like a few states, go for bigger states. So that's like California, Texas. Can't do New York, but Florida, like places like that. Honestly, like I haven't really done split tests like state by state, because ultimately, like at the end of the day, it's which states you licensed in. But it's an interesting question, but I would say like I haven't really noticed a huge difference from like, oh, if you run in Indiana, it's going to do this. If you run in California, it's going to do this. But like if you're just going in one state, call out that state, right? So if I'm only going to run in California, I'm going to say, hey, if you're a construction worker in California, do this, right? So that would be my recommendation there. Let's see. Got about 2.5 more minutes for you guys to join in. Is anybody having issues getting into the Kahoot or like doesn't know how to do it? Want to make sure that we get as many people in as want to play. Honestly, Chelsea, I don't see you on here, but I can kick people from the Kahoot. But I don't see you already on there, so it shouldn't be a problem. But tell you what, guys, if we don't hit at least 25 people, I'm probably just going to hop in and win the leads for myself. Yeah, Chelsea, I would boo you, but I don't see you on here. There's no one that says Chelsea there. Told you. All right, I'm in. You guys see me? I'm playing now. This just got real now. This just got real. I'll leave if we get 25 people, but otherwise, I know all the answers too, because I just made this like 20, 30 minutes ago. I need 4 more people. We can save everybody. I'm gonna be like Jaws from that one movie. I think it's called Jaws. All right. All right. 4 more people. Who wants to join? You guys better text some insurance agents, For 500 leads, for real, a quiz. We got 42 people on and only 20 people want to compete for leads. That's crazy to me. All right, guys, come on. Come on. All right, I'm going to give it 30 more seconds, and then we'll go from there. 30 more seconds. I know you guys don't got all day, and neither do I. We'll give it 1 minute. All right. Come on, guys, hop on. All you got to do is answer questions and win some free freaking leads. 500 leads. You join if you scan the QR code there, or let me paste. I'm going to paste the link so that you guys have it again. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Copy link. Richard says, do we have an affiliate program for the advanced agent marketing course? Yes, we do. Let me, I've seen your emails. I'm going to get back to you on that, brother. I'm trying to improve it so it's a little bit like easier of a process, but yeah, we do. Chelsea says, what screen should we see? Yeah, if it says you're in, then you're good. Like, guys, if you guys are on this screen here, then, like, you are in. Whoops. Yeah, this screen, then you're good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start it here. I'm not actually going to play. I'm just kidding. But we got 25 people, so shoot. All right, guys, let's get this thing started. Final people that want to hop in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the link. Join. Come on. Let's go. All right, we're going to start it. All right, ladies and gents. 3, 2, 1. What are the two main types of life insurance? You guys got 30 seconds to answer. I think the 30 seconds was a good idea. We're getting a lot more answers. All right. If you guys said term and whole life, that is correct. I had one person say health and dental and one person say auto and home. The two main type of life insurance. Oh, yeah. Take off the comment at the bottom. Yeah, I'll take that off. My bad.
Move the comment. I can't see it.
I got you. All right. My bad, guys. My bad. Hopefully nobody missed it because of that. If you're one of the two people that got it wrong, we'll just say that it was because I had the comment up there. My bad. All right. So we got Loren and Jose and MJ up in the top 3. Eris is there and Bianca. All right. What does the term in term insurance refer to? The length of the policy, the number of beneficiaries, the amount of coverage, or the cost of the policy? All right, looks like it looks like everyone got in. I think one more person. All right. Almost everybody got that one right. We got 3 people that got that wrong. All right. I'm a little concerned for some people. Loren still on top. Chelsea and Eris are climbing up to the top. Jeez, it is a woman's world today. All right. In which of the following situations would a life insurance policy typically pay out a death benefit? Suicide within the policy's contestability period, death due to a pre-existing condition, death due to a covered accident or illness, or policy lapse due to non-payment of premiums. Told you guys these are going to get harder as I went up. Three, two, one. All right. Looks like most people got that one right. That is good news for you and all of your clients that you guys know and understand insurance. Let's see. Loren is still killing it. Oh my God. On top. All right. What is the most important factor to consider when creating a Facebook ad copy for life insurance? Focusing on the features of the product, emphasizing the emotional side or benefits, using only text in the ad image, targeting a broad audience. What is the most important factor? Time's up. Good job. Most people got it right. That's good. That is good. Let's see if Loren is still on top. Yup. Killing it. All right. Next question. We got a total of 15 questions. So if you guys are behind, you still got time. What is the acronym for Tim's framework to create effective ad copy? What is my framework What is the acronym for my framework to create effective ad copy? If you guys have been paying attention, if you guys are paying attention on the live streams, and if you guys are in the course, you would know the acronym. Cliff Lewis says this is bullshit. You are in question 3 minus showing 4. Your Wi-Fi might be a little slow, but we're on the right one. Just like sometimes the internet can be a little slow with the live stream, but no worry, man. You still got plenty of questions to go. So, all right. This one, all right. So still majority of people got it right. So I can tell that majority of people are paying attention here. Loren is killing it. Oh my God. Haven't missed a question in God knows how long. But all of you guys still got time. It only takes one for them to miss, and you guys are back on top. We got plenty of questions to go. We're only on 6 of 16. So what type of creative usually outperforms other on Facebook ads? Slideshow, carousel, static images, or video ads? What type of creative usually outperforms others? And if you guys are seeing the wrong question, you probably should click live on your Facebook so that it'll pop up. If you guys are watching like behind schedule. All right, looks like most people are on video ads. Perfect. Let's see. Loren is still ahead, but only by a few. Chelsea closely behind. Jose, Sebastian, and Jordan. What did I call the method to running term ads on Facebook in the live presentation on October 25th, 2022? This is for the freaking OGs, guys. Who remembers what my method is called for term leads? The Lifesaver Blueprint, the Term Guard Strategy, the Skeleton Key Script, or the Terminator Method? Who knows? Who knows this one? And if you don't know, guess something. You got 5 seconds. 1. Oh, here we go. We got 10 OGs on the live stream. Appreciate you all. Maybe some of you guessed, but those of you that did, great job. If you guys remember, who was actually on that live stream? No, Lauren or Murphy lost it. Uh-oh, you still got time. Chelsea's a freaking OG. I know she was on that live stream. Jose, Jordan. All right. Who remembers that live stream? I was still in the camping chair. What is the primary purpose of ad copy in a Facebook ad? To showcase the features of a product, to make the ad visually appealing, to intrigue the reader and encourage them to take a certain call to action, to list all the details about the product. Which one is it, guys? Which one? Oh, Chelsea just guessed. That's all right. You still got it right. There we go. You guys are right. Majority of people got it right. So far, there hasn't been. I haven't tricked you guys yet, so this is solid. Loren gained back a few spots, and Chelsea is still there on top. Only takes one question for her to miss. We got 7 more to go. Why is it important to be patient with your Facebook ads? Is it Facebook ads take a long time to gain traction and show results? Changing ads too quickly can negatively impact their performance. Facebook requires a minimum period for ads to run, or both triangle and circle. Which one? Will this be the first question I trip people up on? Guess we shall see. Nope. You guys still got it right. Majority of people got it right. Yes. Both triangle and circle. Facebook ads take time to gain traction and show results, and changing ads too quickly can negatively impact their performance. Loren is back on top. It is a tight race in the top 3. A tight race. Eris has an answer streak of 5. Wow. What should be included in a call to action for better conversion rates? A detailed description of the product, a pain point or dream desire of the potential customer, a long, detailed explanation of the steps to take, or the company's history and credentials. By the way, there's a tough balance between answering too quickly and accidentally getting the wrong one, or taking too long, because the faster you answer, the more points you get for that question. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Great job. Majority of you guys got that one right. Let's see who's in the lead now. Loren, MJ, and Jordan. I'm guessing that's MJ and that's quite a coincidence. We got MJ and Jordan. So Michael Jordan is playing. Let's see. Jay is making a comeback with three in a row. It's still anybody's race, guys. It's still anybody's race. Why is it important to keep your Facebook Ads Manager organized? Is it to easily identify the best performing ads, to save time when creating new ads, to comply with Facebook guidelines, or both red and blue? Which one is it? Which one is it? Boom. You guys are killing it. Absolutely killing it. Oh, MJ, top of the list. Wow. And for those of you guys that did not put your email as your username, make sure to screenshot. Make sure to screenshot like at the end of the thing that you won so that I can verify it. So like MJ, I have no idea who you are. If you win, make sure to screenshot that you're at the top so that I can, give you your leads. But again, it's still not over by any means. So what can happen if you target a too small audience with your Facebook ads? It can become more difficult to generate leads. It can make your ads more expensive. It can lead to a lower ad reach, or all of the above. I'm on the edge of my seat right now, guys. I'm excited to see who wins. It is a tight race. There's been like 4 people on the number 1 spot. Great job. So at this point, it really just comes down to who's like getting the right question quicker. So MJ has a 500-point lead. Loren, Jordan, Chelsea, and Eris. Here we go. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a good Facebook ad? Easy to read and understand, contains a clear call to action, focuses on the technical details of the product, or engaging and attention catching. Boom. Nobody got it wrong. Wow. All right. Chelsea's in the top 3. Is what it all comes down to. What was the first question of this quiz? Who remembers? Who remembers the first question? Oh. This could be anyone's game. I don't even know if I want to see who's in the lead now. We could have an entirely different top 5. Wow. MJ, I'm hoping that you screenshot this because you're in a pretty good spot here. Unless I get you with this next one. This is for double points. All right, guys. How much AP has the group submitted towards the Mexico giveaway? We just posted this a few days ago. Who is paying attention and is active in Insurance Agent Freedom? This is for double points, so it is literally anybody's game. Who is going to win. Oh my God. Only 2 people got it right. 2 people. Who is going to be at the top? Wow. Oh my gosh. A complete switch up of the lineup here, guys. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. With an answer streak of 6. All right. True or false, this is the last live stream we will be doing in the Facebook group. I feel like this one's going to go 50-50. That is false. This is the last live stream that I will be doing that is scheduled, but be sure to be there for Julian's live stream on Thursday. That is going to officially be the last scheduled live stream in the Facebook group, but we may do more live streams in the future. They're just not going to be scheduled, and be sure to pay attention to your email and text because we will notify you guys if we're going to do another live stream. Luckily, that last question didn't count, but in third place, we have Rich. In second place, we have MJ. And in first place, be sure to screenshot this on your own phone and send it to me over Facebook Messenger so that I can confirm who wins. And if you're MJ or Rich, go ahead and screenshot and show it to me too in case the top 2 or top 1 doesn't send it to me. So if you're in the top 3, just send me a screenshot that you were in the top 3. You should have something pop up on your screen. So screenshot and send it to me over Facebook Messenger. And then if I only get it from third place, then third place will get the leads. But by the end of today, I want a screenshot from who was in the top 3, and then I will be sending you 500 leads to your email. Thank you guys so much for everything. Honestly, up until this point, I mean, only 4%. Wow, that's crazy. Up until this point, these Facebook lives have been what has gotten this group to this point. So we appreciate like everybody that showed up to the weekly lives. Everybody that's been super helpful and helping us grow this thing, and we appreciate all of you guys overall. I'm kind of at a loss for words here, but it's kind of crazy. Like I remember the first scheduled live stream I did in September. I was still back in North Carolina. I had no idea what to talk about, and I was kind of just free balling and going at it. And now at this point, we've done quite a bit of these live streams. Got probably like 30 of them under my belt at this point. Like it's been wild. So appreciate you guys. Let's keep growing this Facebook group. Let's keep offering a ton of value. We're going to keep, growing our course, growing the program, putting out free content on YouTube. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We got some crazy stuff coming very soon here in the future. And if you guys aren't already in the course or in the platinum setup, I'll post that link one more time so that you guys have it here. And then I'll also post a link for the course. But if you guys are one of our clients, like we are going to be freaking pouring into you guys over the next few months and making sure that you guys absolutely kill it. So again, thank you guys so much for helping us, get this Facebook group to the point that it is. We're definitely not done in the Facebook group. We're just not going to be having these super often lives just because we want to be able to put a lot more time back into growing our programs and all that stuff. But we're obviously still going to be putting in a ton of value to that group. So let me try and pull up this link so I can send it to you. All right. So first thing I'm going to post for you guys is the link to the course. Obviously, once we revamp the course, the price of this is going to go up. So if you guys want to get in before all of that, before all the changes happen, that's the link right there. And then I will also pull up the link for the platinum setup so that you guys have that as well. But yeah, guys, the Mexico's trip is still on. We're about halfway there. Once we hit that number, it is going to be freaking crazy. So, like, all you guys have to do whenever you make a sale, post your AP into the group. And then at the end of that, I promise you, once we hit that goal, we'll be doing a live stream. Once we hit 2 mil in production in the group, we'll be doing a live stream because we're going to be doing a live giveaway to give away that Mexico trip to the ultimate winner. So I just pasted the link into the comments here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. Without any further ado, I'm going to cut off this live stream, and I will see you guys on the YouTube videos and within the Facebook group over comments. Thank you guys for everything that you've done for us, and we will not forget why we are where we're at. And we're going to continue to offer value to you guys and to continue to grow this thing together. So we'll see you guys soon. Peace.